Hello everyone, welcome back to Supermassive Gaming, the channel that encourages you to think bigger and play better. Today, Stukov was released on the PTR, might have been a few hours ago. So, I'm going to go over his talents and abilities and try and make up a build that I think will be viable, or at least not terrible. Alright, so I am a support, I don't really need Malfurion. Stukov is going to be a support from the StarCraft universe. I actually kind of want Rhaegar because I want to try something. Alright, so
I will see you burn.
Stukov's abilities are Healing Pathogen. I picked the wrong hero because I'm smart. Rexar is who I wanted. Alright, so Healing Pathogen, 30 mana, 10-second cooldown. Infest an allied hero with a Healing Pathogen that heals the target for 250 health over 4.5 seconds. Healing Pathogens can spread to nearby allied heroes every 3/4 of a second, and single Healing Pathogen can spread each allied hero one time. So I'm kind of curious if it'll spread from Misha to Rexar. His second ability is a Weighted Pustule, straight line skill shot, 50 mana, 10-second cooldown. Hurl a pustule that impacts all enemy heroes in its path, dealing 21 damage and slowing by 5%, increased by 50%, or 250% over 3 seconds. It deals an additional 83 damage upon expiring or being removed. Lastly is a Lurking Arm. It has a fairly long range. Channel at a target location, creating an area that silences enemies inside and deals 150 damage per second to them. Deals 50% reduced damage to non-heroes, and it does not cost mana while channeling and lasts until cancelled or interrupted. And it looks like that, and it actually looks fairly cool. And Arthas is not going to move out of that, so, you know, that's fine with me. Lastly, your trait is a Bio Kill Switch. 16-second cooldown. Activate to detonate all of Stukov's viruses. Each healing pathogen heals for an additional 541 health, and each Weighted Pustule deals 108 damage and slows its target by 70% for 2 seconds. And it is... Can I get this to go to Rhaegar? Yes, so we can't have it on all of them. Alright, so Stukov is a melee ranged, or he's a melee support, he's not a ranged support. So he's a lot like Uther in that regard. His health is fairly low, even though I'm only at level 2. Alright, so your level 1 talents are a Spine Launcher. Basic attacks become ranged and slow enemies by 20% for 1 second, but they deal 50% reduced damage. And so 133, that's not terrible. Hey there, Arthas. Alright, cool. Let's go and reset the talents. Fetid Touch. Hit heroes with Weighted Pustule. After hitting 20 heroes, reduce the cooldown of Weighted Pustule by 2.5 seconds. It has a 10-second cooldown, so that would be 7.5 seconds. After hitting 40 heroes, the cooldown is reduced by another 2.5 seconds, so it would be a 5-second cooldown, and it would have no mana cost. It has a mana cost of 50, so let's just go ahead and complete quests. I like the fact that it's an area of effect silence. And that it lasts until you cancel it. That's Lurking Arm, by the way. I haven't really done anything with him at all, so I don't really know the name of his talents or abilities yet. Sorry. Alright, so... I also like the fact that there's a UI counter here for both his weighted pustule and his healing pathogen, so you can see how many enemies and allies you have affected at any given time. Alright, so let's go ahead and reset the talents again. Growing Infestation Lurking Arm expands by 50% over 2.5 seconds. Let's see what that looks like. That is a fairly large area, and honestly, for team fights, you could get the entire team, or enemy team, in there without any problems. So I would probably go with, I really like Growing Infestation. Alright, let's reset the talents one more time. Poppin' Pustules, detonate 10 weighted pustules without dying. Reward detonating a weighted pustule now applies its damage and slow in an area.
Choose a talent.
But yeah, let's complete that quest. That's a 50% movement speed reduction. I wonder what the area is like. I don't see it. I think it only applies to heroes, so I'm not really going to be able to show that off in try mode. Let's go ahead and reset the talents. I'm going to go back to Growing Infestation. One good spread. After healing pathogen infests 4 targets, which I might be able to show off, select ally heroes. Lost Vikings.
So be it. Is this all you have?
Alright, restore 30 mana and reduce the cooldown of healing pathogen by 2 seconds. Has a 10-second cooldown right now. Alright. I do feel like this would be the best for
Intriguing.
team fights, just for your healing output, that cooldown reduction and mana return.
Glad someone benefits from my
Alright.
Rather entertaining.
Let's reset the talents one more time.
Choose a talent.
Gonna go back to...
Choose a talent.
Alright, top off. Healing pathogen heal over time effect is increased by 50% on a target when they are above 60% health. That sounds like it could be fairly good. Remember, I think it's just the initial heal. I messed that up. I have to get used to channeling that ability. Alright, so...
The end is at hand. Just like Stukov.
A killing blow.
he actually does fairly decent damage.
Now you understand.
Alright, so let's reset the talents.
Choose a talent.
Biotic armor, healing pathogen grants 50 physical armor to its initial target while active on them.
Choose a talent.
So now Olaf is going to have 50 armor.
Slain.
That one is probably my favorite, if I'm being honest.
Choose a talent.
And then Vigorous Reuptake.
Untouchable.
Detonate 50 healing pathogens with Bio Kill Switch, which is your trait. And increase Biotic Kill Switch healing by 50%. I'd either go for the armor or Vigorous
Choose a
Reuptake.
talent.
Let's go ahead and complete the quest. And then 725 healing. Not bad.
Enemy slain.
Alright, so at level 7, the long pitch increased the range of weighted pustule by 100%. So with the new range, it would go pretty damn far. Alright, not bad. Let's refresh the forts. And reset the
Choose a
talents.
talent.
We'll go with Growing Infestation.
Choose a
Alright,
talent.
within my reach increases lurking arm range by 50%. It already has a fairly large range. The new range is even crazier. Alright. Now let's reset the talents one more time.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Alright, let's complete the quest. I forgot to do that.
Killing blow.
It hungers. Each time an enemy hero is hit by lurking arm, reduce its cooldown by half a second up to 6.5 seconds and restore 5 mana.
Know the extent of my strength.
So I'm regening mana right now, like fairly crazy. And having more heroes would mean more mana regen.
Entertaining.
So I would totally go for that. And then lastly, targeted excision. Let's reset. That's not what I wanted to do. Reset talents.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Detonating exactly one weighted pustule, but any number of healing pathogens with Bio Kill Switch reduces the cooldown of Bio Kill Switch to 2 seconds.
Know the extent of my strength.
Alright, I might have done that wrong.
Slain.
Alright, now I can't do it at all.
To hell with you.
Why is everyone at level 1?
Forward.
Oh well, not gonna worry about it. Ah, no wonder. It's not working the way that I thought it would. What is the
Good night.
duration of that? 3 seconds, maybe?
Move quickly.
Alright, so I would probably have to do healing pathogen first and then weighted pustule, but team, what are you doing?
Prolong your lives for what it's worth. Show me what you're worth.
That was rather entertaining.
Alright, we'll try that one more time.
Reasonable request.
I honestly don't like that one. Let's go to Lurking of Infestation.
Choose a talent.
Alright. I actually really like It Hungers for this. And then let's set the level up to...
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
I want to try a Massive Shove.
I wish to be done.
But I'll just go ahead and show off Flailing Swipe. 100 mana, 80-second cooldown. Complete quest. Swipe 3 times in front of Stukov over 1 3/4 of a second, dealing 110 damage to enemies hit and knocking them away. Each swipe is larger than the previous. Toggle minions. Don't really care about the minions, but we'll do it.
The end is at hand.
Okay, wow. That I like that. That was awesome. I messed that up.
Forward.
Alright, good, good, good. Alright, so we've seen Flailing Swipe, but let's do it one more time. We'll toggle cooldowns.
If we must. Out of my way.
Killing blow.
Alright, so reset
Choose a
talents.
talent. Choose a talent.
Vigorous uptake.
Choose a talent.
It hungers.
Choose a talent.
Massive shove.
Choose a talent.
Extend Sukov's arm. If it hits an enemy hero, they are rapidly shoved until they collide with the terrain, taking 439 damage, and Stukov
Bring out.
gains 50 armor while shoving an enemy. Oh, okay. I have to know what the maximum range of that is. Okay, that's awesome. Damn. Holy shit. Worth it. Alright, let's reset the cooldowns. Or toggle cooldowns back on. What is the cooldown on that? 20 seconds, holy shit. 50 mana, 20-second cooldown. That's insane. That's probably going to be the best heroic choice. Alright, so at 13, our choices are Reactive Ballistospores. When taking damage below 50% health, instantly spray a weighted pustule to all nearby enemy heroes, and reset the cooldown of Bio Kill Switch. This effect has a 10-second cooldown. I feel like that is going to be the best choice. I'm going to actually see if I can get myself below 50% health. Okay, cool. I died on purpose. I did it for the cause. It may be forever until they hit a wall, but it takes support or a tank out of the fight, which is pretty important. Bye, Arthas. Alright, so let's go back to level 13. So let's reset our talents.
Glorious. Choose a talent.
Growing Infestation, Vigorous Reuptake. It hungers, Massive Shove.
Choose a talent.
Low Blow. Lurking Arm deals 150% more damage to enemy heroes below 25% health. I feel like that could be pretty good. 200 and something per hit. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so
Move quickly.
let's go back to... Actually, let's complete quest.
That was rather
Nice.
entertaining.
Thor smiles on you.
Reset
Choose a
talents.
talent.
Growing
Choose a
Infestation, Vigorous
Choose a
Reuptake.
talent.
It hungers,
talent.
Massive Shove.
Choose a talent.
Lingering Spines. Lurking Arm persists for 1.5 seconds after it's cancelled.
Choose a
That could work well with, actually, never mind. I got confused. I don't like that one as much as I like Low Blow. Let's go ahead and reset the
Choose a
talents.
talent.
Growing
Choose a
Infestation, Vigorous
Choose a
Reuptake.
talent.
It hungers,
Choose a talent.
Massive Shove.
Choose a talent.
Virulent Reaction. Detonating a weighted pustule on an enemy who is inside Lurking Arm roots them for 2 seconds. We'll try that. Damn, I messed it up.
Killing blow.
Complete quest. Alright, we'll try that one more time. That's right, I have to root him. Or I have to pop the biokill switch thing.
Enemy slain.
Move quickly.
Okay. Let's try that one more time. There we go. It's nice being able to root someone, but the fact you have to have the weighted pustule on them, and then have Lurking Arm, and then detonate it. It's too many steps for a 2-second root. In my opinion. Alright, go over there.
That was rather entertaining.
Alright, let's go ahead and reset our talents.
Choose a
It
talent.
just feels kind of clunky to get that root out there. Growing Infestation, Vigorous
Choose a
Reuptake.
talent.
It hungers,
talent.
Massive
Choose a
Shove,
talent.
Low Blow.
Choose a talent. Killing blow.
Alright, so Super Strain. Whenever an ally with Healing Pathogen is stunned, they are instantly healed for 539 health. It's going to be hard to get someone stunned. Let's change the enemy hero to someone who can stun a lot. Let's go for ETC.
Once more.
Complete quest. But I am going to try that out. It's going to have white now for...
Slain.
Alright. When ETC comes back, I will throw my healing pathogens
Mayhem.
on there just so you can see what it looks like. Of course, they were already high health, so it's probably hard to tell.
Well done.
But I'm sure it procced.
Slightly jealous.
Let's reset the
Choose a
talents.
talent.
Growing
Choose a
Infestation, Vigorous
Choose a
Reuptake,
talent.
it hungers.
Choose a talent.
Massive Shove,
Choose a talent.
Low Blow.
Choose a talent.
Alright, so Universal Carrier. Healing pathogen can continually spread through Stukov, but its healing is reduced by 60%. I don't really like that as much as I like Super Strain. It'll be hard to shed that off through...
Choose a talent.
let's just try it out.
None.
So I'm kind of curious how that's going to work. Okay, so as long as I have it, it'll keep on healing everyone. That's actually pretty cool.
Slain.
Let's go ahead and reset.
Choose a talent.
I do like it. I do like not having to recast it. I don't like the fact that the healing is reduced by 60% though. I probably wouldn't go for it.
Choose a talent. Killing blow.
Alright, so...
Choose a talent.
Massive
Choose a
Shove.
talent.
Low
Choose
Blow.
a talent.
Pox Populi. Bio Kill Switch no longer removes healing pathogen and instead refreshes its duration. That sounds awesome. I would definitely go for that.
That was rather entertaining.
So basically you're getting like a double heal for the price of one. Alright, and let's go for the last talent. Increase the final damage of weighted pustule by 50%. Additionally, detonating a weighted pustule with Biokill Switch and blinds the target for 3 seconds.
Killing blow.
Alright, let's reset
Choose a
talents.
talent.
Perhaps now you
Growing Infestation.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Alright, so... there. Now he's blinded. Obviously that's going to be good against teams and enemy heroes that use auto attacks. Kind of situational. I still prefer the talent that makes Biokill Switch refresh duration of healing pathogen. But that's just me. I could be wrong about that.
Enemy slain.
Alright, reset
Choose a
talents.
talent.
Growing
Choose a talent.
Infestation.
Choose a talent. Hero of the storm. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
How did I miss that?
Well done.
Okay, that was awesome.
Thor's
Alright, low blow,
Choose a talent.
Pox
Choose a
Populi.
talent.
Alright, so level 20. Since I'm using Massive Shove at the moment, we will go ahead and take Push Comes to Shove.
Rather entertaining.
Massive Shove travels 25% faster. If Massive Shove pushes target for more than 1.5 seconds, the cooldown is reduced by 15 seconds.
moving out.
Alright, that... I'll take that. A 5-second cooldown on Biokills. I mean, Massive Shove. Die. Alright, so... other level 20 talents. Let's refresh our talents.
Choose a talent.
let's actually fix the forts and the minions. Alright, growing infestation, vigorous reuptake. It hungers. Let's go to the flailing swipe, just so we can see the other level 20 talent. Low blow. Alright, Pox Populi and Controlled Chaos. Flailing Swipe's mana cost is reduced from 100 to 50 and gains 2 additional charges, but only 1 swing each time at maximum range. Alright, so at level 20 it goes to that. And each swipe has a, looks like 3-second cooldown. I honestly don't really like that. I actually really liked the 3 swipes with, it's like a short, medium, and long range swipe. I think that was more fun. And then lastly, at level 20,
Choose a talent.
we've got
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
low blow,
Choose a
Pox
talent.
Populi,
Choose a
Bio
talent.
Kill Switch Explosion. Bio Kill Switch now also designates Lurking Arm, flying a weighted pustule to enemy heroes inside and silencing them for 2 seconds. Let's see. Okay. I did not get to check that. That did not work the way that I wanted it to. Damn it. Do 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 do. Alright, I'm missing something. Biokill Switch now also detonates Lurking Arm, applying a weighted pustule to enemy heroes inside. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Because it should automatically apply a weighted pustule if I'm getting this right. Okay, yes. So that's what that does. Alright, so the talents that I would choose for like an actual match in Hero League or something is
That was rather
alright, reset talents.
Choose a talent.
I'd go with Growing Infestation, Vigorous
Choose a
Reuptake,
talent.
It
Choose a
Hungers,
talent.
Massive
Choose a
Shove,
talent.
Low
Choose
Blow,
a talent.
Pox Populi,
Choose a talent.
and then Push Comes to Shove.
Killing blow.
If we must.
That's fairly low healing at level 24, 124 over 6.5 seconds. That kind of bothers me. I mean, Bio Kill Switch is going to buff the healing, but it still kind of bothers me.
Choose a talent.
But yeah, that is the build that I would go with for Stukov. I'd have to actually get into a match and test it out, but just from eyeballing it and what I can test here in try mode, that's what I like the most. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and have a good day.